Hey everyone, Zian over here from Nintendo Life. In a matter of time, everything for Nintendo is going to change. The Nintendo Switch 2 is almost here. It's going to be a very fun, but hectic and crazy time. There's going to be so much news to cover for us. There's going to be so much news for all of you to digest. And there's going to be probably, potentially, most likely, a lot of really cool games to play. Right now, we're kind of in this moment where there's a calm before the storm. And that's why when Nintendo reached out and asked if we'd like to unbox a Nintendo Switch OLED or OLED that comes bundled with Super Mario Bros. Wonder here on the channel in video form, I thought, yeah, actually I would love to do that. I would love to take this moment and open up an original Nintendo Switch. I know this isn't an original, but this is a regular OLED Nintendo Switch console. It doesn't have a special design on it, which we'll talk about that more later. I don't know if there will ever come a time where I get to unbox a regular Nintendo Switch again. And that may sound like such a silly thing, but looking back, I would give so much to crack open a original Nintendo 3DS again, an original Nintendo Wii or a GameCube. Heck, I actually did give a lot of money once to crack open an original Game Boy. And if you saw that video back in the day, you'll know how that went. So yeah, this video concept is simple, but times right now are simple. So let's dive into this special edition system and see what this elephant has to offer. So we're doing a fancy 2-camera setup today because I thought that'd be kind of fun. One thing I wanted to point out right off the bat is actually finally Nintendo has gone back to the days of sealing their consoles with a sticker. So there's a little like plastic seal on here that keeps it secure so that way you know nobody has tampered with your console or anything like that. So let's crack this puppy open. I'm gonna try my best to peel this sticker off right away too. Let's see if I can do it. Do you also rip stickers off like this when you can? I always like to do this now rather than later because later the stickers get really icky and gross. There we go. Ooh, gosh. Nice. Oh, gosh. You know what? What's crazy is I actually don't even own a set of red and blue Joy-Con right now. This is going to be the only set of red and blue that I own. I had them with my original, Nintendo Switch, but I ended up selling that back in the day. Gosh. This is so cool. Yeah, when the Animal Crossing one came out, I've got my box. Yeah, when this came out, I actually sold my original Nintendo Switch with the box and everything to a family friend, and I don't know if they still have it or not, but I ended up getting rid of that a long time ago, and I quite regret it. Gosh, listen to the. Do you have any ASMR fans out there? Gosh, I haven't seen like crisp red and blue Joy-Con like this in a long time. And that's exactly what I mean is like, if you are an original Nintendo Switch owner, like when's the last time you've looked at brand new like red and blue Joy-Con like this? These are so clean. I'm gonna have to get some nice close-up shots of these. It's just nice. There's something about switching to a brand new console. Here's the console itself, all nice and clean. Yep, look at that. Look, it comes with a screen protector. Just kidding. This is a plastic bag that you should either leave in the box or recycle. Oh, gosh. I forget how premium feeling the Nintendo Switch OLED really is. Mine has like a screen protector on it that is quite scuffed up now. Gosh, yeah, the kickstand feels great. I'm really excited to see what the Switch 2 feels like what kind of materials it's made of. Look at that kickstand. What's in the box? I've still never seen that movie. What is that movie, by the way? Is it 7? Is that what that movie is? Oh, here's some download codes, but let's see. And underneath here, if you didn't see, if you're a purist, if you're somebody 20 years later who's coming back to this video to see what was all included in this, there's a little instruction booklet. Okay, so this is the Nintendo Switch Online 3-month subscription. I believe that's what this is. Is this Wonder? I don't know where the Wonder code is. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe maybe it was an error, a packaging error. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be really something, wouldn't it? Gosh, well, I mean, I should redeem this and see if that actually has Wonder on it then as well, because that would be really good for people to know if they buy this. Then they're not like going crazy about like where's my download code. Maybe it's just already on the system. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So here is the dock. Ooh, a brand new dock. I still use my my Animal Crossing one on my desk. I really like the curved look. Inside here we have this charging cord, AC adapter. It's got a nice matte finish to it. I really dig that. You got a Nintendo branded HDMI cable in here. I really like I haven't played with a Joy-Con and grip in a long time. I basically just use Pro Controller when I'm playing on a TV now. But back in the day, I swore by the Joy-Con and grip. I love the feeling of it. I know some people's hands, they feel a little bit too big in them, but or too big for them, but I really like it. So you've got that, and then you've got two little wrist straps. Oh, which have, I don't think I noticed this. I know the Animal Crossing set did this, but they've got like some kind of white string in the threading or in the fabric there now, in the rope. I don't know what you call that. I don't know, but it looks nice. Let's put this puppy together. Also, I just want to throw these in here and just feel how this feels again. It's been a while. It's been a while, you know. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. Gosh, look at. Remember when everyone was obsessed with the fact that they thought this looked like a dog? I guess dog ears here, right? Let me know in the comments below where the dog. Joy-Con controllers got that dog in them. You realize in a few months we're all gonna be like, well, at least all of us that switch to the Switch 2, we're all gonna be like magnetically like slapping our Joy-Con on the side. We won't be doing this little skating thing anymore, which I really like. It feels, the controllers feel good. I mean, I know over time, right? Like you can kind of start to feel a bit of a wobble. At least I can in some of mine, but yeah, this feels great. I forgot, I don't know if I showed this off. Here is the code that comes with it. Advertises, you got some Kirby's Dream Land 3, Wario Land, Link's Awakening DX, Mario Bros. Original. Am I the only one who calls it Bros, by the way? I've had people like be a little upset at me before for saying Mario Bros instead of Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I would say Super Mario Bros. Wonder or Super Smash Bros. Does nobody else say Bros? Am I bad for saying Bros? What's going on there? But yeah, now I gotta look for that Mario Wonder code. Let me show you this quick. So the Smash Box came with a 3-month subscription to Nintendo Switch Online, and it came with a full game download code for Smash Ultimate. So maybe, just maybe, Mario Wonder will be already on the console. So let's go ahead and boot this up. Yeah. All right, Mario Wonder, are you on the console? No. Is Mario Wonder in the console? No, it says full game download. Yep, nothing in there. All right, so I'm linking my Nintendo Switch Online account to this Switch. Let's go look at the eShop, and then we'll look up Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and we'll see if it's on the account. Wow, okay, so look at this. So here it says, this console includes a product you can register and download. The product can be registered to only one Nintendo account. You can also register the product later by selecting products bundled with console under account information. So there's actually no download code. Okay, of course. I mean, it would have been ridiculous if Nintendo like accidentally forgot to send, like, you know, if the one that they send over doesn't have the thing. Confirm, there it is. Confirm products to register. Sorry about that OLED flicker. It's hard to capture sometimes, but cool. So now I can close, and that should be, yeah, awesome. There it is. It's that easy. You just go into the eShop. You don't have a code anymore. That's neat. So what do I think? This was a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm very grateful for Nintendo for sending this over to us. Obviously, it's always enjoyable to crack open a brand new system, whether you're helping someone else set one up or you're upgrading for yourself or whatever reason, it's usually a good time. I love the fact that I have red and blue Joy-Con again. I've missed them dearly. I've got the yellow one as well. I've got one yellow on the right side, so I can finally do my red and yellow, or my blue and yellow Joy-Con set again, which is what I had for years and years. Right now I'm rocking the Animal Crossing set on my other Switch. As far as this bundle goes, it's a great value. It retails for $349.99 here in the US. It's available, I checked before I even started filming this video. You can purchase it for local pickup in my area at Target, Best Buy. You can order them directly from Nintendo's online website as well. So this console is readily available all over, and it does cost just as much as a regular Nintendo Switch OLED would, which is still $349.99. So you are getting Super Mario Bros. Wonder as a free added download, and 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online, which I think Nintendo Switch Online for a year subscription normally costs about $20, if I remember right, for the base tier. So this is probably like a $5 value at that rate for three months. But so you're getting like $65 worth of value added to this bundle, which I think that's really nice. I'm glad that they've done it that way. The only thing I'm a little bummed about is why would Nintendo go through all of the effort to make this cool, this Switch box and everything, but not do anything fun with the console itself or the Joy-Con? Why is this just a red and blue set? Of course, that matches Mario here. You know, he is very famous for wearing red and blue, but you know, they could have gone with a different shade of blue. They could have done like they've done in the past, where they've made, I think, what, isn't there like a darker, there's definitely a darker red set. I know they released that as an OLED bundle, I think for Mario Day last year, but I really wish that they would have done something fancy with this, because Super Mario Bros. Wonder is such a beautiful and colorful game. It would have been really neat to see what Nintendo would do special with a set of Joy-Con if they had the chance, and they didn't. I don't know why. And I bet that would have caused a lot more people to buy something like this. But if you already have a Switch OLED, you know, the Nintendo Switch 2 is right around the corner. You probably aren't going to be upgrading and swapping out for something like this. But maybe that's the point. Maybe the whole point of this is not to appeal to a demographic of collectors and gamers that already have Switches. Maybe it's just a good bundle for someone who doesn't already have a Switch. And I think, truth be told, I think that that's exactly what this is. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch already, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is one of the best games available on the console. It's a platformer that has tons and tons of levels, oozing creativity that I want to argue we haven't seen from Nintendo in quite a long time. It's a fantastic game. The multiplayer is a lot of fun as well. But with all that being said, thank you for joining me for this Nintendo Switch OLED unboxing. Like I said, I don't know the next time I'm ever going to unbox one of these again, so this may be it's probably the final unboxing that I'll ever do. Unless if Nintendo really decides to go and make a bunch of special edition original Nintendo Switch and OLED consoles. I feel like they're going to be focusing on the Switch 2 once that comes out, but I guess we still don't know price point. We still don't know launch date. There's so much we don't know. Oh my gosh. Let us know in the comments down below what year it was that you bought your original Nintendo Switch or your Switch OLED, your first Nintendo Switch. Let us know. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, then why don't you unbox that subscribe button and then ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we put up new videos like this. Thank you all so much for watching. Really, thank you for hanging out with me today and letting me do this and sharing it with me. I'm Zian from Nintendo Life. Stay safe out there, and we will see you all when the Switch 2 comes out.